welcome to my garden. So today I'm going to plant a whole bunch of tulips. It's a late in the season, but I went to the garden center and it was 50% off. I could not pass this deal, so I got a whole bunch of them again just to plant them in the containers, because at this time of the season I do lots of winter annuals because I really like to have my containers filled with a bunch of pansies and other things, because everything is so calm and there's no flowers, and I like having some color in the garden, which is really pretty this time of season. But what I decided to do this year, just keep it simple. Maybe I can plant a whole bunch of tulips into all the containers, and then what I'm hoping to do, just maybe plant some pansies just around it, and just keep it simple. The tulips will come out in the spring. It's always so much fun seeing all the tulips in the spring. And so then I will just replace them and then change them for the summer. So that's kind of my plan. I don't want to do too complicated for this season. So especially I can pass this great deal. I have Margarita. I think this is really pretty. It's a double deep pink color, and I think these ones I'm hoping to plant in these two containers. And then I have purchased white, double white, and parrot type. It's a black parrot. And I also have Mount Tacoma. So I think it's going to be really pretty with the deep maroon wine color with the white. And I think these ones I'm going to plant in my large container there. So we'll do that. And then I have some pansies to just go around the large container for now. The small ones I can just get them later and just fill in. The nursery for this time of season, they were a little low on stock for the pansies, so I might have to wait a little bit until they restock everything so I can get them for these containers. And then, I have these ones. These are really pretty, and can't see to read the name though. And these are tulip, lily tulip varieties. They can be kind of tall. I have to look up the size. This way, can you tell? 55 centimeters. So these ones I would like to plant up by the large arbor back there, those two containers. I kind of like to plant them there. So anyway, and then I have I'm going to plant this Japanese maple. I'm really excited about this one. So this one is a red variety, and it's going to be about 2.5 meters tall, compact, not very big. But what I am thinking to do is plant this one. Let me show you right here, which I think is going to be really pretty. So right here I planted this hydrangea. This is a paniculata hydrangea. Really excited about this because it will fill in this edge. And then this red maple I'd like to plant right behind it here, because here it will be protected from the sun. Japanese maples, they really don't like to be under open sun, so they kind of like to be under the trees, protected, and just under dappled shade. So I think this will be really pretty to kind of get tall and bring that nice red color where you can see through all sides. It's going to be really pretty. So I want to do that. And then I have another hydrangea, pinnacle hydrangea, that is planted in my large container, which I was planning on just keeping it there, but I think I want to bring him here because I have an empty spot on this side right here, and then I will have more symmetry with the hydrangea there, another hydrangea here. I think it would just look really nice, and I will give to like a full potential for my hydrangea to really thrive in the ground, like in the landscape. So that's kind of what I'd like to do today. Let's go ahead and get this done because I think it's the evening right now. We planned to start early, but we had other things to get done, and so starting to be late afternoon and starting to get cold a little bit. So I want to go ahead and get this project done. It would be really nice. All right. So first, I'd like to get this large container. So I'm going to take all the ones that needs to go there. And this large container, because it's kind of sitting on the hillside, it's tipped over a little bit. George and I have to go and kind of make it level again, but it's not going to be today. I'll plant them first, and then we'll do the leveling later, maybe tomorrow. So I already cleaned up all the dead plants that were here, and I tried to see how difficult it would be to get this hydrangea out because it's been there the entire season since last spring. But I was able to get them out, and you can see it developed quite a bit of a roots system, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and get this planted on that side really quick. Maybe like this here. I think this will be really pretty. Yeah. Okay, so what I did here, you can see I opened this entire area and I brought everything to the edges as possible because this is where I would like to plant my pansies, right here on the edge. And then all I'm going to do is try to mix as much as tulips as possible in the center. So I have, let's see how many, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 tulips here, and I think 60 probably be plenty in this container. It would be really pretty, and I'm trying to mix them up. So Okay, so we are finished with this one. I think it's looking really fun because you could see that I did 2 layers of bulbs. So I did one and then I covered it a little bit and I did the second one, you know, whatever it was left over that I couldn't fit in for 1 layer. I think it's going to be really pretty, and my goal is to have tulips come out without too much of gaps in between. That's why I did what I did, to make sure they come out really thick and heavy, so it just gives this big explosion of tulips. So hopefully it will all work out really great in the spring. It's really fun. And then the pansies on the edges will kind of bring that special kind of beauty, because they will fill in and they will thicken up and flower, and the tulips will come up in the center, and I think this is going to be really pretty. And it's very simple. As you can see, I didn't really spend much except for the pansies and then 50% off for the tulips. I think it's really affordable to fill such a big container for the spring. It's going to be really pretty. So let's just go ahead and plant some other ones that are left over for the tulips, and that will be all for today. So I'll do this here. Get my So this one's, there is only 10 in each bag. So, and if any of you guys wondering what I'm doing with this, since you maybe haven't seen my videos before or you're new, all I'm doing is just mixing a little bit or sprinkling a little bit of a mycorrhizal fungi into the soil. So that helps with the root development, and that's it. Nothing much. I'll just throw a little bit. And then going to be 10 tulips in each container. Okay, this is this. And one other thing that I wanted to do today really quick, and this is not going to take a lot of time, which I realized that I had some dusty millers that I wanted to spread in this bed really quick. So you can see I already placed them right here, and this area kind of gets a little bit of a shade, and you can see they're kind of under the trees. They get dappled shade here, and I thought the silver color of the dusty miller will bring really nice brightness, and the foliage difference will make it really interesting to plant here. And I have 2 more in the containers, which I think in the summertime, when I have to change the containers, I will probably bring them here as well. I think it's looking really pretty. It will really brighten up this area. So I'll just go ahead and plant them very quickly here too, since Okay, so all is left to do for me to come and just give them a really good water, and then just wait for the spring. Now these containers I need to add more soil, and then what I will do for the smaller containers, just add some more pansies, just like we kind of did on for the big container, as I go, and just wait for the spring. I hope you guys like this video. This is kind of what I do at this time of a season, just get the containers done, get everything cleaned up, rearrange my beds and add things to it, because now it's the downside and I'm not spending so much time on deadheading and watering and things like that. So anyway, and thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all your messages. It was lovely to read all of them, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.